Good day and welcome to the ACS Library. My name is Kyle and my goal is to make the private pilot airplane single-engine land check ride easier to pass in just 5 minutes a day. Today's video covers the 3 classes of medical certificates, their expiration dates, and privileges and limitations of each. We will be focused mainly on FAR 6123 over medical certificates, FAR 6153 covering temporary medical disqualifications, and the Pilot's Handbook of Aeronautical Knowledge Chapter 17, as well as the Aeronautical Information Manual Chapter 811 will supplement our discussion. To begin, we must look at FAR 61.3, the FAR governing required pilot documents. The FAR states that no person may serve as a required flight crew member unless that person has with them on their person a medical certificate. Often people keep it in their headset, bag, or wallet, which usually has plenty of space during flight training. An aviation medical certificate can be acquired after an examination by an AME or Aviation Medical Examiner. FAA.gov's AME locator can help find an AME near you. Just Google FAA AME near me and it should be the first thing that pops up. Before making an appointment with an AME, it is important to determine which medical certificate to go after. FAR 6123 will define the privileges, limitations, and expiration dates of each of the 3 classes. The first class medical certificate allows a pilot to exercise airline transport pilot or ATP privileges for 12 calendar months if younger than 40, and for 6 calendar months if 40 or older. A pilot holding a first class medical can exercise the privileges of both the second and third class medical certificates. The second class medical allows a pilot to exercise commercial privileges for 12 calendar months regardless of age. A pilot holding a second class medical may exercise the privileges of a third class medical certificate, which allows a pilot to exercise private pilot privileges for 60 calendar months if younger than 40, and for 24 calendar months if 40 or older. For a pilot holding a first-class medical certificate, even when your first-class privileges expire, your second and third-class privileges remain valid. For example, a 45-year-old's first-class medical certificate obtained on May 11, 2019 would give that pilot the right to exercise first, second, and third-class privileges until November 30, 2019. After that date, the pilot would be able to exercise only second and third class privileges until May 31st, 2020, and after that date, the pilot would only be able to exercise third class privileges until May 31st, 2021. For a pilot under 40 who obtained a medical on the same day, their first and second class privileges would remain valid until May 31st, 2020, while their third class privileges would not expire until May 31st of 2024. Moving on to temporary medical disqualifications, FAR 6153 states that no pilot may act as required flight crew member if they knowingly have a medical condition that would cause them to operate in an unsafe manner. AIM 811 further states that any pilot having a history of certain medical conditions found in FAR Part 67 are disqualified from flying. Most of these conditions are things you'd expect to see on a list of conditions that would keep you from flying, like alcoholism and personality disorders. If you have read through the list and are still unsure, contact an AME for further questions or clarification. 811 also brings up a good point for those planning to follow aviation as a career choice. It is advised that they apply for a first-class medical certificate. It is better to find out before paying for flight training that one has a medical disqualification than after you've essentially turned all of your money into noise. This concludes today's video over medical certificates. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, I hope that you might like it, comment, or subscribe to my channel. If you know somebody who may find the video helpful, I hope that you may share it with them. Safe flying.